friends, it's Sienna, and I'm here with Thomas, our official nut butter expert.
Nut butter expert, local gluten intolerant critic. Done this before, and I had some good ones. I'm waiting for one that blows my socks off, and I hope we have that here.
Hopefully. So these are from the American Dream brand. We have 3 flavors. We have blueberry brunch.
Sounds like good on a waffle.
That does sound good on a waffle. This is the caramel crunch cappuccino. This one's an almond butter, and that one was a cashew butter. And we also have chipwrecked, which is a peanut butter. Yeah, it's a peanut butter. Okay, yeah. But we did open all of these and give them a stir because they were a little bit separated from sitting for a minute. But we're gonna taste them all here today. Which one should we go first?
Let's go with the blueberry one.
All right.
Because I think my hopes were highest for chipwrecked and your hopes were highest for the coffee one. We'll start in the middle.
That's a good plan. Yeah, so blueberry brunch should be gluten-free and blue dye-free. So if it gives you any issues, I'm so sorry.
No, I should be okay. And normally when the label says it, it's pretty trustworthy, especially with the dye allergy.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get less on the spoon from stirring it.
And this, folks, is why if you're a real nut butter enthusiast, you use a butter knife, not sharp enough to cut you, unless you're really trying to, and get you the perfect amount on your knife for each serving. Oh, there's definitely blueberry in that.
Yeah, that's good.
Man, that's sweeter than I thought it'd be. God dang.
I'm interested. I've never had a cashew butter before. It's it's pretty smooth for
That's where that saltiness is coming from too. It's got a little bit of saltiness to be tasted. That's the cashews kicking in, I think. Mm-hmm. But that blueberry is way more prevalent, which is not a bad thing.
It's very much giving pancake.
That would slap on a waffle.
I think it would, like a plain waffle.
Honestly, that alone slaps. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
That's like better than the other 3 we tried before, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's really good. I'll taste them all before I give them a rating.
Yeah, I will not rate it yet.
Let's do coffee and save your chipwreck for last.
Sure.
This one is the Caramel Crunch Cappuccino Almond Butter. This one is a little bit more liquidy, but...
Coffee's a liquid, so...
That makes sense.
That's huffing copium, probably, but...
Huh.
Oh, my Dunkin' Donuts.
It has the chocolate caramel. It tastes like coffee. Yeah, it tastes kind of like
there's
Dunkin'.
a caramel.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad.
So there is in the vending machine at work, a bottle of Dunkin' that I get. It's like a chocolate mocha one, and I only get it on days where I've had like 5 hours of sleep or less. That is like strongly giving me the vibes of that. I
would agree.
I got the chocolate, I got the caramel. I don't drink coffee much, so I'm not too into... I mean, there's coffee there, obviously, but...
I would say it's definitely giving more Dunkin' type coffee than Starbucks coffee. But it's good.
I don't go to Starbucks. I'm going to leave it up to your expertise on that and the other Starbucks enthusiasts around the world. But I'll tell you what, though, this thing, you get a good whiff of that. That makes a great candle, too.
I think that
if there was a candle flavor just like this, because it's like chocolate with coffee and caramel.
I think that would be an amazing candle. It smells incredible.
It does.
Tastes really good.
Yeah, it tastes pretty good, too. And I'm not really a coffee enjoyer. I drink it when I have to for the energy. So, but it's still not bad.
No, that's not bad at all. I'm really have high hopes for your chipwreck.
Yeah, I do, too. But knowing me, this is where it...
all goes downhill.
This is where it goes downhill.
All right, well, let's see. Very peanut butter. Like, sticky-wise. That's not a bad thing, though. It's good.
Very peanut buttery. Yeah. Oh, very peanutty. It's maybe a peanut, right?
Yeah, this one's a peanut. Yeah.
That's like... That's like them sweet peanuts. Where would you get them from? Like that?
I don't know. Like, this is like a fresh peanut.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a highly processed. These are a lot fresher ingredients for sure. Just based off taste alone.
That tastes like the ones that come out of the shell, not the ones you already buy that are like pre-put, like in the planters or whatever. That's why it's a little sweeter, I think.
Yeah, no, it's as if I literally popped the peanut out of the shell, mashed it up.
That is actually a lot sweeter than I thought it would be.
It is very sweet.
So it's like they made them kind of like sweet chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. I love a sweet chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, I do too. That's
I think that would also be really good if you spread that on like toast with a little bit of sea salt on top.
That's a toast spread. It could use a little more saltiness flavor in my opinion. But yeah, if you get that on toast with a little bit of salty flavor, right? That's a really good spread. Yeah. I think the caramel crunch cappuccino, I don't really know. I could probably just use that again on like some kind of a bread or toast. I don't know. Like I actually, yeah, probably on like a toast. Yeah.
Any of those could go on toast.
What's crazy is that the blueberry one, I'm not gonna lie, folks, I eat Jif straight out of the jar. Jif Smooth, the red jar, I eat that shit straight out of the jar. I have a problem, and that could rival it. That is like, I could eat that out of the jar. I could put that on toast. I damn sure want to put it on a waffle. Yeah, that is.
That's gonna be your snack at D&D tonight.
It could be. That's pretty good.
You're welcome to smash them. Well, not literally, but...
Yeah, pause. I'm gonna need to rewind there a little bit.
You're welcome to eat them.
That's good.
Better word. Now to rate them out of 10 and rank them, they're all very good.
They're good.
They're very solid flavors.
It's not like that Bean Boozled thing you do where you bite into one, it's like, oh god, 2 out of 10. Jesus Christ.
That's...
No, they're all good, very edible, they're very tasty.
I loved having the taste of the almond butter, the cashew butter, and the peanut butter. Having the different types of nut butters is very...
That's interesting.
Yeah. Because I've never had the cashew or the almond butter, but they turned out really well, and they complement the flavors that they went with for those nut butters. I'm going to rank my top as... I'm going to rank the top as Chipwreck. And then I think I gotta like tie the other two.
We take no ties here.
Fuck.
We take no ties here.
Okay, fine. Okay. Scratch everything I said. I'm just having a really hard time ranking them above each other because, like, in my opinion, like, I would rank it like a, out of just in general, a 7, 7.5, and 8. Like, they're all like up there for me. So they're all very close. And because of that, I'm having a hard time placing which one would go where. I think I'm going to put Chipwrecked as an 8.
Okay.
I'm going to put the caramel as a 7.5 and the blueberry as the 7. Not saying that that's... All of those are great go-to flavors. They're all really solid, and I really like them all. I do think the blueberry's nice, refreshing, but probably I don't think I could personally eat a lot of that in one sitting.
Really? Okay. So I'll tell you right now, my top is blueberry.
Yeah.
And for those of you that want numbers, I give it a 9 out of 10. I could probably slam that shit.
That's good. That's good.
The other two, I'm gonna go actually with Caramel Crunch Cappuccino as the second one, the second best one, and I'm gonna give that a 7.5.
Okay.
And it's probably gonna be a little bit lower than it would be for other people because I'm not a coffee person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'll tell you what, caramel inside nut butter, that was pretty nice.
They work really well.
Caramel inside nut butter.
Caramel is a nuttier flavor, so going well with the nut butter would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna bump it up to an 8 because if you put that as a candle, your house would be smelling, it would smell like
really
coffee.
Nice.
It would smell like coffee. So if you hate smelling coffee, don't get that as your candle or your nut butter,
but it's nice. It's nice.
And I'm gonna go with a 7.5 on Chipwrecked. It was just a little bit sweeter than I wanted it to be. I'm kind of more like a half crunchy, half smooth chocolate chip cookie that's a little bit salty in the like.
I do wish that one had a little bit more salt.
Yeah, I think if you get some salt in that thing, it's probably an 8.5 out of 10.
A little bit of sea salt on it.
Yeah, that's something like
wonderful.
That. Yeah. But that's what I would go with.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Honestly, they're all really good.
Yeah, no, they're good. I'd say those three are actually all better than what we had last time.
I do think I enjoyed these a lot more than the other ones. I thought I would love the other ones, but the texture I think was a bit off for me on the other ones.
The other ones, in using them afterwards too, were hard to spread. But These ones were definitely easier to spread. If we had a happy medium between the two textures.
Yeah, these ones are a little more wet.
They are, but
it's also not a bad thing. Because you'd want your peanut butter to kind of melt on a toast anyway.
Yeah.
So it's going to spread real easy.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see us try any other nut butters or anything else, comment it down below and let me know when you want to see Thomas again.
Maybe never, but that's okay. It's what you guys want.
Yeah, you comment.
I'd love to eat more nut butter though, please.
Yeah, comment.
Please.
Comment some nut butter brands, maybe some flavors. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe, and I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I'll see you guys later.